I think you're hyper focused on that one race, and that is the one and only time coaches have that opportunity to kind of select two persons, and we're not certain what method
This
was
is my thing.
goes
At the end of
into
the
it.
day, I spent my
However,
whole life
Serena
having.
got her opportunity to shine, and shine she did.
Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXC Track Time. Please remember to smash that like button. Want to stop being mean and just smash it, okay? We really appreciate it. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you've yet to do so. Now, track fans, we're gonna have a little fun with this one. And of course, as you see the title, this is about Serena Cole. So I have been sitting down on this for months. Now, so I'm gonna share my screen shortly, right? So Tom, what happened is that a few months ago, as you know, I did a video on Serena Cole and I asked the question, if she was given a fair shot, over the 100 meters at Edwin Allen. And, I don't know how long after that, and I swear that Serena was actually responding to me because out of nowhere, my little cousin, and I have to give her a huge big up because I don't follow social media like that. So she caught it and she screenshotted it and she sent it to me and she's like, "Hey, I saw Serena put this up," and I'm like, "What?" So I'm shouting her, so I'm telling her, "Thank you so much for sending me this information." But of course, let me share my screen and let me show you. So of course, I said if she was given a fair shot over the 100 meters, and based on my opinion, just looking at her,
The suspense is killing me.
I know, but I'm just saying, and based on my when I look at her, what I see or what I feel, the vibe I get is that she, the 100 seems to be her favorite or preferred event, not the long jump. Of course, everybody took me on in the comment section. No, she said in an interview that her favorite event was the, long jump. And I was like, Serena's favorite event is the long jump. Guys, listen, I have discernment. Okay? I have discernment. So here we have Serena Cole Tam on her IG shortly after I made the video. And of course, as I said, I swear to God, she was responding to me. They do this question and answer thing where it says, ask me a question and the question poses, whatever, and you answered. So favorite event, what and you see the big old 100.
We see.
Now
Asked and answered.
asked and answered. So when I said that, her favorite event is the 100 meters, in my opinion, it was no, it's the long jump, it's the long jump. I'm like, I don't care what nobody says. It's not the long jump. And here we have her confirming that it's the 100. So Tom, give me a little, because I already gave my thoughts on, what I thought at the time. You didn't get a chance to. So tell me, do you think, she was given a fair shot? The question really was posed around this season where it was very clear that one of those 100-meter spots could have been hers.
The twins are known to produce, and over the years at Edwin Allen, they have never not produced. So why fix something if it is not broken? So I understand somebody else came up, but they can only select two. Now I'm certain if they could select three athletes,
No,
Serena
no,
would
no,
have
no,
been the
no.
third.
Two. It's two. So I'm saying if you have somebody potentially well, not potentially, she is faster this season, right? Why did you not choose her?
And
Tell me.
again, we do not know what was happening in training, and
No, I'm not
Serena.
asking you about
No,
training.
no,
I'm
but
asking
again, no,
you
no,
why would
that's
you
fine. I
not
know, but
choose?
it has to do with training, because race by race, Serena got faster and faster and faster this season. Race by race. Now, if I compare her to somebody else, let us say, the top two at Edwin Allen, let us say Tia Clayton, who did not get faster race by, and she did, but to a lesser extent. So the question is, entering the competition season, where was Serena and where was Tia?
Entering
And
the
we
competition
see,
season, Serena was number
and
two this
no, but you
season.
have to understand that. But at the start of the competitiveness, Serena grew significantly, and we see this all the time. We see athletes go from, even with Elaine Thompson here, sometimes we just see like a miraculous breakthrough. So what I'm trying to say is that this was Serena's breakout year.
Okay.
Now the coaching team would have already had some type of game plan in place. Now I'm not sure if they even the coach, and maybe the coach did, but I'm not certain if they anticipated how well Serena would do, especially. And I know you're speaking about boys and girls athletic championships. To be specific, where she would have been at that point and how she would have done. And then again, you have to remember she has a second event, so she wasn't like left totally out in the cold. Now, as it relates to racing for merit, she got that opportunity, for the World Junior Championships.
The worst Serena, okay, let me just say this. The worst Serena would have come at Champs was third. That's the worst she could have possibly come. And she could have possibly come second, we don't know, maybe first. That's what I'm saying. But the worst would have been third. It wouldn't.
And let's not forget, where did Tia finish? Didn't she finish third in an event? Mm-hmm. So they basically the apple cart, and then Brianna Liston was always in the equation. And even you yourself, I'm pretty sure, could not see Serena beating Brianna. In fact, you expected Brianna Liston to win that race.
I did. No, but
exactly. So what I am basically saying is that Edwin Allen would have finished 1-3 or 2-3, regardless. That is where they were going to finish.
All right. So and that's what I'm saying. When you look at it from the whole team perspective, and taking one for the team, because they would have finished that way, regardless. My thing is, personally, I didn't think okay, she was over in the long jump. I don't think they would have lost out personally. If say she didn't compete in the long jump and focused on the 100, or even did both, it doesn't really matter, and competed in the 100, because I thought that justly this season she deserved an individual spot in that 100 meters.
And again, I'm not saying too little, too late, but again, the twins were proven contenders, and in fact, now if Tia finished fourth, we'd be having a different
conversation. What you're saying to me makes
I'm just saying is that if
let's use your analogy. Let's use your analogy.
Was also ready.
Let's use your analogy, right? Let's go back to 2008, right? And we had where Shelly came out of nowhere, right? And she would have finished, what was it, third at trials, and then VCB would have finished fourth, right? So leading into Champs, we would have had all these meets where these athletes would have turned up and ran. And from then on, it was clear that Serena was performing better, right? So, however, Tia, as you are saying, is a tried and proven in that slot, right? So let's switch back again to 2008. That was the same argument being had. Let Veronica go because she's a tried and proven. We would not have seen a Shelly, burst out as amazing as she did on the scene if we followed what you're saying.
Yes, but again, remember remember, you have.
No, but I have one. This is my one shot. No, Tom, this is my one shot. Tell me why you don't want. I can't get my one shot.
Again, she could not have been ready at the time.
What do you mean she was ready? What are you saying?
I'm just saying that the coach using the same word that you use, his discernment, could have figured that going into boys and girls championships, Tia was more ready at that moment. Maybe that is what the coach, because they can run a one-off race. I know she ran 11:17. She moved from 11:51 to running 11:17, and she ran that in June. Now I am going to see if I can quickly pull up while you keep talking where Tia was in June. However, that was a big jump as far as times go. No, should the coach have just switched every single thing?
Look for your info.
No, so that's what I'm saying. So the coach shouldn't have switched everything. When she got the opportunity, what I'm saying, but when she got the opportunity to race at the national level, she did, and she earned her spot, and she went on to do well fought for. She fought, that was like a blanket finish. In fact, we saw two blanket finishes. We saw the blanket finish at the Jamaica trials, and then we went on to see it again at the World Junior Championships, where she fought and she clawed her way.
Let me ask you a question. Who won the long jump? Who won the long jump at the World Championships?
At the World Junior Championships?
No, at the World Championships.
This
Seen it.
World Championships that just passed?
Yeah.
I'm assuming some
We don't.
American.
You don't care. Who won the? No, 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 no. Who won the 100? Say the fact that it's a Jamaican. Who won the 100?
Shelly and Fraser Price, and I believe
Okay.
I would have known
Okay. No, no, no,
regardless.
no, no. Some of the no, no, no. When it comes to, and especially with the 100 meters, there's no way, especially if it's my favorite event, would I want to lose out on the opportunity to get everything that I can get in that moment from it. If I win or if I perform good, there's so much that would come flooding to me from all of the onlookers, if you get what I'm saying. Nobody
Right.
sees me over there in the pit jumping.
Okay, so I did go ahead and pull because I just wanted to see. So by
And by the
June,
way, I think it was Mihambo that won, or
okay,
maybe it was or maybe it was the Nigerian.
okay, so
Chick. I
by
don't know.
June we had Tia running 11:25 and Serena was running 11:17. The reason why I pulled it, I just wanted to see how far apart were they when the final decision was made. Like, okay, you are going to champs and you're not. It's in my mind, yes, it is 0.08 of a second, but it was not that significant. And again, when you're talking about quality, sometimes it is hard to differentiate. It's almost like when you're talking about billions. Like, who was time wondering if Jeff Bezos is richer than Bill Gates or
No, but I'm talking about
whatever?
opportunities that exist. When we're talking about even just local companies looking to, say, hey, tap you on the shoulder and maybe give you a shoe here or whatever. I don't really know.
Okay, but I think you're hyper focused on that one race, and that is the one and only time coaches have that opportunity to kind of select two persons, and we're not certain what method
This
was
is my thing.
goes
At the end of
into
the
it.
day, I spend my
However,
whole life
Serena
running.
got her opportunity to shine, and shine she did. So now she's on everybody's radar, and now we know what she's capable of. Just in case persons didn't, you did, I did, but just in case other persons didn't, now we know what she's capable of. Do I think she was robbed the spot on the champs team? Not necessarily.
But you're not disagreeing.
I'm not disagreeing with your reasoning at all. I'm just saying that there are lots more permutations and combinations and
No, no,
things to
I
think
get it.
about.
I get it, and that's part of something I said when I was, online. In the video, I said, listen, maybe because I've never been in this team structure, team setup, I'm thinking selfishly, for lack of a better word, and thinking all about myself because I just don't understand that dynamic, right?
Right.
So that's why I'm saying, especially because you played high school football, so you played college football as well, didn't you?
I did.
University football, right?
Yes.
So you've been through this whole thing. So
And
I
I
just,
and I was actually the captain as well for my
here she's really
for
now
my
all the things.
college team at one point, and I had to make and I'm talking about not the actual university team, but we have dorm teams that are separate,
Oh, what
and
was it?
then we
What
have
was
the main the
your
main
dorm? Was which dorm again?
I was on Rex Netterford Hall, and so we have captains, and I was a captain maybe for
Sorry.
like 2 years or so. But anyway, and in any event, I had to make decisions relating to who plays, and sometimes it doesn't boil down to that the best player. Sometimes it boils down to the most disciplined player, somebody who you can speak to, that will deliver, versus a wild card that has really good footwork, but you can't necessarily trust in the moment.
Well, I don't know. Again, I get what Tom is saying, but for me, I feel like if you have that one opportunity to shine and you've done everything you need to do, and you turn up and be, amongst the top two, I believe that you should be given that spot. That's just me.
Right. So
Whatever.
I'm literally hopping in my seat. I'm so excited to see what she will produce this year because we know she's a fighter. So what do you think? Like, what do you expect for her final year of champs? Does anybody else at champs stand a chance that is still left in the high school scene?
I'm not. Okay. Let me not say I'm not seeing it because Alana Reid is right there. I think Alana graduates to class one now. But if we remember when they met up in class two, they would have been soundly beaten by the Clayton twins, and if we're putting Serena, in that kind of category, then she should also be soundly beaten. And of course, Serena is 11-1-3 right now. So it gets better as far as I'm concerned right now, that she's the focus, because that's what the coach is saying. She'll get her moment now. So let's see. But I'm not seeing it yet. I think it's her show next year. Her show for sure, unless I see otherwise when the new season starts. And that would be potential, as I said, coming from Alana Reid. But let's see.
Okay. So track is there you have it. T was correct. The 100 meters is indeed Serena's pet
I
event.
told you to. First and foremost, I noticed y'all dropped my queen. Please put my queen back in my title.
Well, anyway, trackers, let us know what you think in the comment section below. And now that Serena has disclosed that the 100 meters is indeed her pet event, and again, was she slighted at Edwin Allen? T thinks for sure. I think not necessarily.
All right. I'm T, guys. We'll catch you in the next
And
one.
I'm Tam signing out.